Yes, Alan Rakatungu is the founder and CEO of Sente. Before we start our conversation, just give us an understanding of fintech and digitech so that we're able to catch up with you as you speak throughout the rest of the conversation.
Okay, so thank you so much, Josephine, for having me on the show. So fintech really is access to financial services that we know every day. Think about payments, credit, foreign exchange, savings, but done over technology channels. Could be your mobile, could be your PC, could be, point of sale, or any other tech that you use to access fintech. And digitech also follows the same thing. So just use of digital channels to facilitate our human lives.
Okay, well, I'm trying really hard to not, scratch my eye because it's itching, but I see you're breaking all the rules anyway. Talk to me about Sente.
Sorry. All right. So Sente is an e-commerce plus fintech company. So we fall into those two categories. So as an e-commerce company, we facilitate shopping for both individuals and businesses. So individuals can shop from our platform. Businesses can also shop from our platform. So NTV, if you guys are being bought coffee, airtime for work, hand sanitizer, you can get them from us and we'll deliver for free. And then we combine that with fintech in that we are totally cashless. So you can pay now with mobile money or Visa or MasterCard. We also give you the ability to pay later at the end of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does business look like now with this pandemic? Is it better? Are people still trying to figure all of this out?
So it really is been a challenge. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some of our what we call partner merchants have gone to zero. Usually by now would be selling out blankets and wine tickets, but it's not going to happen. But those who are selling what Jaja Museveni says are necessities, groceries, market stuff, gas. There's been an uptick in that area.
All right. So what was it like before the pandemic happened? What was business like? What kind of clients did you have?
So before the pandemic, for us, it's really business as usual. It's just that we're working from home. Meticulous of merchants who was really providing necessities. But before the pandemic, we were trying very hard to educate the market that the idea of going to a physical location and paying cash is something that is going to pass. In the future, we'll use digital channels. We'll use our phones. We'll use our PCs. We'll talk into mics. We'll even use hand gestures to get whatever we need in our line. And I think before the pandemic, sometimes this message was going through from here to here. But post this, what we've seen is that a lot of our partners, our merchants, and even new merchants are starting to see that, hey, wait a minute, and this is something that is going to happen, and it has been accelerated.
I know the president also spoke about the need for us to avoid, cash transactions. But I was surprised the other day to walk to a major supermarket and they wouldn't take mobile money, they wouldn't take cards, and I just really walked with my phone because I figured this is the new normal. And it wasn't until I think one of the security guards or someone just said, you're buying things of what quantity, so how much do you need? Let me give you the cash, you send it to me, and that was the only way I was able to get things. What do you think it's going to take for people to actually break the habit of cash and understand that this is the new normal?
No, I think, what we call disruption, right? When an event happens or things happen that really change the way human society behaves, we are in the middle, in my opinion, of major disruption. So if you are still insisting that people need to pay you cash, and you're still insisting that people need to come to your physical location, you're not going to be in business long, right?
Yeah.
The people who are forward thinking will take over that business.
But
Yeah.
what does this
People at home, and
technology,
they just want their things at home.
what does this kind of technology look like for rural Uganda? Because this feels like something
Uh,
to do, yes, but farther up, what happened?
I was actually talking to my dad the other week, and he told me, look, this is even more needed in rural areas, because if you think about rural areas, what they have is limited choice in what they can buy, right? He was giving me an example of he because he's diabetic, I think he needs like some special biscuits, but they're not available in Kavale, right? So right now, somebody has to go to a shop, pick them up, put them on a bus, right? But we could order for him from his mobile phone, and it would be delivered to him. So upcountry, I think, is a very big opportunity for
That's
people
not an
to.
area you're operating of yet, is it?
Not yet, not yet, but it is definitely an area that we will look into.
How are you positioning yourselves, or how did you position yourselves, well, in the last couple of weeks, to be able to make this an opportunity, this pandemic?
So for us, it is, and I wouldn't really say position ourselves, because position ourselves like you're looking at a bad situation and trying to
Gain
take advantage of it, or gain from it. These are not normal times. But as Sente, we realize that a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of businesses are in distress because the situation, they have to shut down. So we are saying, look, right now is not the time to despair. There's maybe other ways you can be thinking about. If I have a product to sell, right? Can I sell it online? And so we have put ourselves out there to say that if you're a business and you're thinking, oh, I really need to start doing some sales, but my physical location is closed or my demand is low, we're here to assist you to move to alternative channels.
All right. And how does people now use already what they're using? So that is social media. What else? Social media now that a lot of people are using to promote whatever they're doing. How do they use
Yeah.
more or do better?
So how they do better, and I'll try not to be overly technical, but the beauty about digital channels is that you can collect data, right, about how people are behaving, what their interests are, so that if Josephine is interested in, what are you interested in?
Books.
Books, right? Yeah, so I'm showing you books, right? I'm not showing you, I don't know, Black Label or something like that, right? I'm showing you what you're interested in, and digital is very, very good at that, and I think that's where people can improve. Yes,
And that's stuff that you can assist with.
that's people we can really, really do a good job.